All right. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all the honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Warash, double honors unto the elders that rule well and teach well, the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who will learn the truth from. Peace and salutations to you, hopefully, elect Akim, pushing his word and truth and his sincerity. And Shalom to you, very few Akwaf, who listen to tune in as well. And I just wanted to do a quick, brief lesson and something I was meditating on earlier, today while on the plantation. And, it's centered around fear, you know, uh, because the times that we're in, there's a lot of uncertainty with these people, all right? Whether it be people you work with, okay, people you live around, people, your so-called family members, even though they may not show it, they're afraid, all right? And people are going to do strange things because of their fear. All right. But what, like the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, the Lord did not give us the spirit of fear. But these people who don't have Yahweh Shema Shai, they're afraid, man. All right. These people are very afraid. Okay. They don't know, they don't have the answers, and they don't know what's going to happen next. But we do. All right. And that's why we gotta move very cautiously out here. Move with wisdom, man, because the fear is gonna make people do things you ain't used to seeing. Okay, let's read this AI overview. When scared people experience a fight or flight, or freeze response with physical reactions like a racing heart or tense muscles, while emotionally they seek comfort. Okay, so in the time of fear, in the time of uncertainty, people are going to seek comfort. All right, and for you Akim, who got women, keep that in mind as well, man. All right. Hey, the scriptures say, "Marvel not if she trespass against thee." Okay, these women, you dealing with when push comes to shove and that heat, that Esau come down and apply that heat. These women they gonna seek they flesh. They gonna seek to be comfortable. All right. Avoid the threat or try to calm down through activities like deep breathing, seeking reassurance from others, or distractions. This is why Esau is bringing those distractions, because he has the people right where he wants them, afraid, okay, and vulnerable. All right, this is why he's going that him coming down and implementing his new world order is not, it's not going to be a really hard thing for him to do. All right, he's gonna have a problem when it comes to the elect. All right, the hopefully elect. That's where he's gonna have a problem. But these people, these average, Joe Blows, they're in great fear. All right, let's read this. 2 Ezra 15:14. And read, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So destruction is coming upon this world. Okay, Esau's world. All right, because Jacob's world is follows Esau. Okay, so we're in Esau's world, and destruction is coming upon it. 2 Ezra 15:15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's what we see. Okay, whether you got agents behind it or you got actual people doing these things, there is being done. Okay, the prophecy is being fulfilled. All right, and people are afraid, man. Okay, you got that ICE agent who got caught up, graping that Northern Kingdom woman. Okay, that's gonna put further fear into these women, all right, and into people in general, because it's not like Esau is just going stop at the tribes, which his target is the tribes, but anyone who's not down with his new world order is going into a camp. Okay. 2 Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, and this is very close. All right, this is very close. This is going into all hell breaking loose. Okay, shit hitting the fan. All right, that's in the scriptures. This is 2 Ezra 15:17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, those checkpoints, okay? Those FEMA zones and FEMA regions, things of that nature. It's in the scriptures. 2 Ezra 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, okay? The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, okay? So if these men, who claim to be men, they about it, they tough guys, all right? If they're gonna be afraid, how much more you women, all right? Everyone's going to be afraid because ultimately it's the Lord bringing terror, okay? And like I said, fear is going to make people do strange things, all right? When people are afraid, that survival instinct is going to kick in, and people are going to do whatever they got to do to survive. All right, no, your woman ain't exempt from that. All right, your woman, she ain't exempt from that for you, Akia, man. Okay, your woman is going. If the Lord ain't really dealing with your woman, she's going to seek to be comfortable, man. Okay, let's let's go here. Let's go. I want to go back. Yeah. Jeremiah 30:5, and it reads, we'll read it in the KJV. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. All right? You better believe people are afraid, man. Everyone's trying to put on that, I'm good. I ain't afraid. I'm ready. Everyone is trying to put that spirit on, but it ain't working, man. These people are afraid. Okay, and we already see people acting out. All right, family on family deletions are at an all-time high, man. That's because people are afraid, man. All right, the love of many is waxing cold as well, but people, there's a level of fear in there. Okay, as Esau, continues to bring the squeeze, people are going to be more and more afraid. Okay, and they gonna want Esau to come with his new world order. Okay, actually now see whether a man does travail with child. Can a man have a child? No. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Okay, meaning what? People are going to be spooked. Okay, at the things that they see going on around them when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay, and when people are afraid, all bets are off. All right, especially with these Edomites. Okay, a scared Edomite is a dangerous Edomite, man. All right, a scared Edomite is a dangerous Edomite. All right, a scared person in general is very dangerous. Just like, hey, when you back a animal into a corner and it's scared, it is liable to do anything, man. Jeremiah 30:7, it reads, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So we're in Jacob's trouble. All right, we're in it. It just hasn't it just hasn't gone full blown, but we're in Jacob's trouble. All right, and Jacob's trouble is mainly for the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that don't want to get right, but Jacob's trouble is for everyone. All right, Revelations 12:12, Esau, he's coming down with great wrath, and he's not going to. The Lord is not going to put a spirit upon these devils to be a respecter of persons. Okay, everyone's gonna catch hell, man. Okay, and people feel it. All right, people feel it, man. People ain't speaking to each other like that. No one trusts one another. All right, ain't no neighborly love. Nah, man. People are becoming more and more reserved. Why? Because people are afraid. Okay, and this is where Esau wants the people. Because once he brings in that new world, once he brings in his new world order, everyone's gonna gladly accept it. All right. see. Psalms 9 and 20, and it reads, "Put them in fear, O Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, that the nations may know themselves to be but men, Selah." All right, so the Lord is getting ready to put everybody in fear, man. Okay? Everyone that ain't serving the Lord and that's not, seeking after Yahweh Shema Shai, especially you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Lord he's gonna bring fear upon you. All right? And that's why we're gonna have to really, really become more and more reserved, man. As time goes on and things continue to heat up, we gotta be more reserved, okay, in dealing with these people, man. Don't be telling everybody what you're doing. All right, don't be letting everybody see what you got. Don't be just don't be out here, um, you know, naive, man. Thinking, shit is sweet, man. No, we're in very heavy times. We're in very serious times. All right, and that's one thing with Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. They don't take anything serious. All right, nothing serious, man. We're in very serious times, man. Okay, this ain't the time, for games. All right, it's about to be a lot of bloodshed that's getting ready to take place, man, and that alone is gonna put people in fear. All right, so don't be surprised. All right, if your one of your family members give you up, all right, your woman give you up, your children. Oh yeah, I know one of those guys that be preaching on the corner. You know, Esau's gonna come with his AI, and he's gonna come with everything he got. All right, you best believe he's gonna pay a visit to your relatives. Okay, he gonna send those troops to your relatives' house. Okay, to use fear. That's one thing Esau uses is fear tactics. All right, if you know anything about the military, all right, you know anything about warfare, Esau uses something called fear tactics, torture. This is how you get people to comply and talk. You don't think you don't think he's gonna use that upon us? You don't think he's gonna use that upon our family members? He sure is, man. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. You better believe he's gonna use fear tactics, torture, things of that nature. All right, and like I said, when people are afraid, they're gonna do things they never thought they would do, man. All right. So let's see. I know I had a couple scriptures queued up, going into fear that I wanted to read. And yeah, let's grab this. 1 John right here, 4 and 8, and it reads, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear have torment." All right, so fear, when people are afraid, they're being tormented, you know? Because when you're afraid, you don't know, you're uncertain. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. That's where that fear comes in. All right, your mind is being tormented. Okay, and these people are being tormented mentally. This is why you see a lot of people crashing out. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. Right. So we're those of us who believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, we aren't to be afraid in these times. Okay, we aren't to be afraid in these times because, like I said, that if you operating in that spirit of fear, there's no telling what you're gonna do. All right, you become afraid when Esau brings the heat. You're gonna fold. Okay, you're gonna fold. You gonna put the Bible down. You gonna take that garment off. You're gonna deny your heritage if that fear controls you. Okay. Let's grab this Proverbs 29 and 25, and it reads, "The fear of man bringeth a snare." All right, you operating in fear, then you're going to be in a snare, meaning what? Trap. You're going to be trapped up. But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai shall be safe. All right? So I'll end it off there, man. Okay? You put your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, you're going to be safe. Meaning what? Esau ain't going to, I mean, even if Esau do grab you up and throw you in the camp or does what he does, guess what? The Lord is gonna get you out of there. He's gonna get you out of that situation. All right, you're gonna be safe. Okay, we all have to believe that. All right, speaking to myself first and foremost, we all have to believe that if we put our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, we're gonna be safe. All right, there's nothing Esau is gonna be able to do against the Lord's hopefully elect. Okay, these people are afraid. All right, and when people are afraid, they're gonna do strange things, man. All right, and just something to be mindful of. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying, and I want to end it by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders who rule and teach well, the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. To the next lesson, Shalom.